And welcome back. I hope everybody's having a fantastic Saturday. I do want to show you the rainfall totals that were observed in the past 24 hours. You can take a look behind me. Our eastern counties and across the Metroplex saw a decent amount of rainfall, anywhere from around a little bit of a sprinkle all the way up to about 1.25 inches. So that rainfall is definitely needed, especially for our eastern areas still under that moderate drought. And when we see the drought update coming into this next Thursday, well, it's hopefully going to have some significant improvement. So something to look forward to in the upcoming days. Now, I want to go ahead and show you the radar right now if we want to take this full. All of those thunderstorms that we saw earlier this morning and into the early afternoon have now progressed off to the east, now impacting places like the Central Gulf into New Orleans, stretching all the way up into Alabama. What you're seeing here is a lot of severe weather warnings and a tornado watch that's in effect across the state of Alabama and into the panhandle of Florida. That will linger through the overnight, but you could see that there were a lot of tornado reports associated with it. A big tornado outbreak is what we saw with this big dynamic system that pushed through. As of right now, though, the severe weather risk will be off to the east here across North Texas. We are clearing things up into the overnight. Not going to be expecting too much activity whatsoever. However, we will be building in moisture. A very tropical air mass will linger across the region. And so what that means for us is, well, we'll have some moist conditions as we continue through the overnight, building in that cloud cover by tomorrow morning. Some spotty showers will be likely across the eastern areas, but generally speaking, some pretty dense fog is likely to build into the forecast. Into the afternoon, sunshine will peek through and will clear those conditions up. 68 degrees is going to be that forecast high for tomorrow. Again, I'm talking about when the actual temperature tomorrow morning meets the dew point temperature. Well, that means relative humidity levels are typically around 100% or in the 90s. That's going to create some very dense fog across the Metroplex and across North Texas as a whole. Please be careful if you plan on getting out and about. The visibility forecast is down to even about 1/4 mile for most of us, and that's going to create some dangerous conditions on the roadways. Roadways, as of right now, not looking too bad out there, starting to build in some of that foggy conditions. 52 degrees, winds from the northwest. They're nice and mild as of right now. Again, fog will develop in the early morning. You're waking up to 49 degrees across the Metroplex. Along that Red River Valley, we're in the 40s as well. Down to the south, we could see those temperatures in the 50s. Now, a warmer than average day will be expected tomorrow. Typical high is typically in the upper 50s for us across North Texas, but we're well into the upper 60s, even into the 70s for some of us across the west, and drier air will be expected into those spots. Continuing into the overnight, we will continue to monitor those temperatures dip back down into the 50s for your Monday morning. Monday afternoon, look at this high temperature back into the upper 70s. 77 degrees is your forecast high for Dallas-Fort Worth entering your Monday. That's not going to last for long, though. That's our last hot weather day or warmer than average day across the Metroplex. A big frontal system will swing through to end 2024 on a cool note, 57 degrees as we head into the last day of 2024 into your Tuesday. It's all thanks to a big shift in the upper levels of the atmosphere. Another low pressure system will swing through, bring us that cold frontal system, but it will be a dry front. Not going to be expecting any rainfall from this. High pressure develops as we continue through the rest of this week and we dry and clear things up. Again, first alert for tomorrow morning for those foggy conditions as we head into Monday. 77, quick temperature dip into the last day of 2024 at 57 for your New Year's Eve. Nice and chilly for the evening hours, but it's going to be perfect for any outdoor festivities. Continuing into New Year's Day, 53 degrees in the 50s linger throughout the rest of the week and headed into the weekend, Ken.
All right.